Hi guys, my name is Peter Wiegand, and I am a digital marketer and a web developer. And I came across your website, and there are a few things I just want to point out. Again, this is just a free web analysis for your business, basically. So let's just dive in. First of all, the logo looks fantastic. It's got a nice feel to it, and you got your navigations are pretty easy to use. And first of all, the content, which I want to really touch, is I think we need to put a lot more content on your page. Even though people are not going to read it, but Google is extremely obsessed with content and having information that's relevant to your business. Very similar to Wikipedia. If you look at Wikipedia and, for example, you typed in Mike Tyson, the first thing that pops up is Wikipedia, only because the content is relevant to the user. And that's why a lot of businesses are showing up on Google, because based on the relevancy of your content. Excuse me. I do want to go over some of the stuff here. First of all, the site itself, I think it's a little bit hard to read. The background color, it's gray with the steel pattern. I think that is very hard to read for someone that's coming to your site. So maybe I would kind of redesign the site a little bit to make it legible for people to read. The font is very hard to read, but I see but the information is quite well, actually. Also, I see you have a lot of pages here, which is great because Google loves this in terms of trying to look for you guys. So I'll talk about that in a second. But again, the phone number needs to be a little bit bigger. I kind of had a hard time finding how to get in touch with you guys until I saw it on the left side. Also, the contact us looks like it's really hard to read, but I know it's there. You might want to make that black. Again, the background color I think needs to be much lighter, so the legibility of your navigations could be readable too. And I do see that you have a portfolio here, which is great. This is a great selling point as well. But I would just kind of make things a little bit bigger. I know it's very small, and then I would want to put more content in there as well, only because for Google's sake. They do love content and they're very obsessed with it. So the more content we have here, the better results that you guys will have in the search ranking, which I will go in depth in a while. But let's also see I see you have your social network sites here, which is great. If you click on the Facebook page, it's working fine. You don't have a lot of followers. You only have 139 followers. I would bump those numbers up a little bit. I would kind of finish up your branding here. You need some kind of photo here on your Facebook. People think Facebook is just for social media and all that stuff. It actually benefits you from having Google to really find you that way. The more content you have on your Facebook, the more likely Google will also pick you up in the search terms, which is great. But also, I see you have your Twitter, your LinkedIn, and your YouTube page. Your YouTube page doesn't go anywhere, so I would just want to get that fixed up. Maybe link it to the YouTube channel that you guys have. YouTube is a great marketing strategy to really pull in business that way. But I would definitely get that linked up to your YouTube channel. I want to dive into your competitor here, and the reason why they're getting so much business is I'll show you in a second. So we're going to hop onto your competitor, which is Merit Construction, and their site looks fantastic. The design is beautiful. Their content is great. They have tons of pages, and it just overall looks really good. And I think we can do the same thing with your site. Is just make the site look extremely presentable when people do come to your site. So in terms of that, let's look at why certain companies show up on Google for certain keywords and why you're not showing up. So if we do hop to Google and I typed in general contractor in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I was looking for your business, and you're not in the map pack here for that key term, and also you guys are not showing up in the Google organic listing, which is below the map pack. As you can see, Merit Construction, they're popping up for that keyword. So they're definitely getting some business and exposure that way. But then again, we can definitely outrank them, and I'll show you how we do that in a minute. So also, let's see, I'm going to just look at certain other key terms and see if you guys are showing up for those key terms. And looking at industrial contract, Knoxville, Tennessee, and again, you're not exactly on the map pack here, and you're not in the Google organic side underneath the map here, yes. But as you can see, Merit Construction, they're also showing up for that key term as well. And I will show you why they are actually showing up in just a minute. If I go to another key term, let's say I typed in, for example, commercial contractors in Knoxville, Tennessee. Again, you're not in the map pack here, and Merit Construction, there they are again for that exact key term. So we need to really kind of get you in these pages to really kind of show up. So when people do look for you on Google, when they want to find a business, they can see your business on that first page. I don't think you're on the second page, but let's see. Summit, Wilson, let's see. Yep. So you're not here on the second page either. So, and really, no one really goes to the third page. So really, the first page is where majority of your business will be coming from. I'm going to hop on over to a site called Majestic, and we're going to first look at this company here, and we're going to hop over to Majestic. Majestic is a site that actually analyzes data on a company's online presence here. So as you can see, these numbers here is 42 trust flow and 34 citation flows. This is just saying, Google really, they trust this company very much. Their content is very relevant. They have good content, so that's one reason why they're kind of showing up for those key terms as well. Also, you can see they have backlinks, and backlinks are just links that are coming from outside sources to your website. And they have 67, and then they have referring domains, domains that are coming also from other sources that's referring to that company itself. So if we look at your site here and we look at the data, rentenbach.com, you guys have a lot of backlinks, and you have a lot of referring domains. but your trust is very low here, and we can kind of really bump that up here. The linking is the reason why you have a lot of backlinks, but they're not quality links, so that's why you're not really showing up in these rankings for all the key terms that we went through here. And we can definitely help you with that, trying to get those keywords ranking and trying to dominate those pages that we had discussed earlier. We're going to hop on over to what I like is Facebook again. And I want to show you something that's interesting that you guys could use that will benefit you guys. And Facebook is a great advertising tool. This is more of a paid advertising like Google AdWords, but you can actually get targeted and cheaper clicks with Facebook. But you can really target in, who do you want? And for instance, we have Knoxville, Tennessee, in the 25-mile radius here. And just alone, we have the keyword general contractor, people that are looking for a general contracting business, and we just take that information and data with creating a very well ad campaign that drives a message to your company, and we drive the traffic to your site from there, and that will actually get you more leads, quality leads in terms. Obviously, we want to have a budget of over $2 million, so people can actually come to you and afford your business. But I think these are changes that really needs to be done, and definitely doable. But I would definitely have either your webmaster make some minor changes to the site, even redesigning the site to maybe make it look like this guy here, Merit Construction, because their site is beautiful and it's very elegant looking. So I would maybe consider if you want to redesign it and to make it look really nice. And of course, the more content you have, it's better in the eyes of Google, even though your clients may not read it, but but Google will love to see more content as well. I know you have news and information here, but at the same time, we really want to concentrate on getting this business in the eyes of Google. So if you have any questions, this is what I do. My number is 917-982-0303. That's 917-982-0303. And I hope this has been helpful, and hopefully that you can use some of the information that I've given you and apply it. And that's it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.